Guys, what's good? It's your boy Phil. Today we are talking about some Tower of God action. I believe we are on chapter 74, and shit has been getting insane. Shit has been kind of crazy. If you guys are caught up to that chapter at least, or maybe you guys are on the fast pass, who knows. Yama versus Yasracha. This is a thing. This is a thing that's happening right now, and it's kind of wild. Something that seems endgame as shit that we would have seen in this arc is happening right now. And it's kind of cool, and it's kind of wild, and it's, I got some ideas, man. I got some ideas. They're kind of wild. I'm going to save those for the end. But Yama versus Yasracha has been pretty sick. A lot of crazy shit going on in the background of Tower of God right now with you got like Ivankel on her own little, journey thing she's got going on. You got my boy Caliban doing his own thing. 2 chapters ago, I think we saw the boy Hots and my boy Shibitsu. They're doing their own thing. You got the red-haired twin who doesn't know her sister got fucking wrecked. She's doing her own thing, which, by the way, she's probably getting played. Chapter 73, I think it was. Yeah, she's probably getting played. You saw that dude smirk? She's getting played, bro, for sure. But we'll talk about that a little later on. Yes, obviously the main thing, the main topic of this video is going to be my boy Yama versus Yasracha. How much longer do we really think this fight could go on? And a lot of shit going on with that fight. Listen, we always knew the boy Yasracha was going to use transformation and all that shit, which was pretty cool. The base of the fight, which I'm pretty sure we've already seen the entirety of, was pretty sick. Basically, my boy Yama throwing out as many abilities as this guy could have thrown out, and my boy Yasracha just literally copying them all and throwing them right back at them. That was pretty sick. Yasracha's pretty damn sick. He's pretty broken. He's a dickhead, but he's pretty damn broken. So, all good things there. Little lore bits, a lot of things going on, all that kind of stuff. It was insane, man. Insane bits of chapters. Really, I didn't really think this was gonna be a good idea, like this whole game thing we have going on. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, I'll be real with you, but it's been providing so far, that's for damn sure. But yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about today. Nice little Yama Yasracha action. That's what the plan is. But guys, without further ado, let's do this shit. So chapter 74 was kind of an interesting chapter. It was kind of in between, 2 badass parts. It's all been badass, but 2 major parts, which is my boy White and Bam, the possibility of those 2 squaring up, and then obviously what we get in the next chapter, my boy Yasracha versus Yama, right? So it's kind of weird, it's kind of in between, but there's some nice things that happen in this chapter. So first off, my boy Hots and Shibitsu, they find themselves confronted by best girl, waifu, potential, I don't know, you tell me. Her name is Arya. She's like a fucking commander or some shit. Seems strong. Strong as shit. She was alluding to like a transformation or some shit that she's gonna use later on. So look forward to that if we see that in like a few 10 chapters or so. Look forward to that. My boy Cha came through, saved the day to the rescue for my boy Shibitsu and Hots. I kind of feel bad for these guys. Because this is a theme that's been getting played out for a while, basically the entirety of this whole season 3 part we've been on, and it's the idea that everybody from season 1 is weak, dude. They're all pretty damn weak, especially compared to the level my boy Bam is on now, right? The fucking power scaling in Tower of God, it's reached a new height. That's for sure. So that's something that they threw out in this chapter, especially my boy Hots, which shout out the boy Hots, man. Shout out the boy Hots. He's just trying to live, dude. He's just trying to live. But it seems like they're too weak. And that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because I know we all do want to see the season 1 guys thrive. But how is it going to happen? Like, they all need like an individual training arc or some shit, dude, because they're just not there. They're not at the fucking point we're at right now. So it's very difficult indeed. So that was Arya and their little confrontation that they had going on there, which is pretty sick. We'll see more of her for sure. We got a little of the red-haired, pink-haired twin action. Who she's getting played. I'm telling you right now, the dude who's all about, he's all like, yo, let's save the animals, bro. Let's save the animals. Let's save all the creatures that my boy Yasracha locked up. I need your help. You. I'll give you the mouse if you free the animals. She's getting played. She's getting played 100%. I don't know if you guys think she's not getting played. I'm just letting you know she's getting played. Like, to open, maybe he does have like good intentions of freeing all these animals and all that shit, but she's gonna die. She's gonna die for sure. I have a feeling that, like, to open the prison that all the animals are trapped into, you need like a human sacrifice or some shit, and the dude's just gonna sacrifice her. So, you know, keep an eye on that. That's not a major thing. It's kind of a minor plot thing, but I have a bad feeling the other twin's gonna die, which is kind of sad. Both the twins just die all of a sudden. Maybe she finds out about the blue twin. Yeah, that's something I should ask you guys. Do we think the other twin is gonna find out about the blue twin who got her fucking head chopped off by my boy White? Is that something we see happening? Maybe, I don't know. But that was another thing that happened in chapter 74. Another big thing, this guy that Arya was alluding to, this fucking necromancer guy. Is he even a necromancer? I don't know. This guy flying around and shit looking for my boy Bam finds the corpse, the body of that multi-armed guy that my boy White sliced up. Finds him and sucks some energy out of that dude. Why? I don't know. It was kind of weird. It was kind of just tossed in there. And it was kind of the last, like, side thing that happened in this chapter. And then we get all the Yasracha Yama action. They start talking that shit. They start, you know, yeah, they were talking a lot of shit. Then they eventually fight in the next chapter. Which, by the way, chapter 75, kind of insane. So, it's been like, what, 6 minutes, some shit like that in the video? Okay, I'll tell you right now. I think Yasracha... Yeah, I think so. I think Yasracha is the father of Yama. I think so. I have no reason to believe that. I have no evidence. I have no information. I just think it just makes sense, you know? It just makes sense. I mean, like, I'm talking actual father, you know? I'm talking, like, the father. Not, like, some bullshit, yeah. Like, the dogs are the spawns of, like, the cats and all that shit, you know? All that lore type stuff. No, I think Yasracha is the actual father of Yama. Like, dude, first of all, it's weird. First of all, this chapter's weird. I want you guys to count how many times this boy Yasracha even brings up their dad. It's like 20, dude. It's a lot of times. And it's weird. It's really fucking weird. I don't know why he's talking that shit that much. And I don't know why he just keeps bringing up their father. It's just weird. It's just really weird. So I think we might see like a Luke, I am your father type shit happen with Yasracha and Yama. Depends on how long they fight for. They might fight for a while. It's just weird, man. It's just, I'm getting weird vibes from this dude Yasracha. First off, I didn't know he was going to fight Yama this early. And that does end up happening, which is kind of cool. And yeah, the fight is cool. He's like, they're throwing out the same abilities and all that shit, which, you know, it makes sense because the cats and dogs, the relationship, my boy Yasracha, you know, spawning the fucking canines, all that shit. So that's cool. You obviously knew once they kept throwing on the transformation type shit, especially with the, you know, the Jinsung fucking that fight over there. With all the water and shit. When that guy started throwing out transformations, you knew Yasracha was going to have one as well. So he does that. By the way, shout out my boy Yama. He was going fucking crazy. He was going Super Saiyan Yama for a little bit there during that fight. That was pretty cool. And then he throws out the Doom technique too, which is kind of cool. That was pretty sick. But yeah, I mean, Yama really stands no chance though. Like, especially right now. I mean, he doesn't stand a chance. Like, Yasracha just has this dude by the balls, right? So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to know actually how that fight is gonna end because I don't think it's gonna end well for Yama. He gets like stabbed at the end, like he gets his ass beat at the end of the chapter. I still think he's alive, obviously. I still think he's gonna end up wanting to fight Yasracha even more. I just can't help the feeling that I think Yasracha's his dad or some shit in some weird, wicked, twisted way. I don't know. That's a theory that has no information, no, you know, research, bias, or anything. I just kind of think that'd be a cool thing, and that's something we might see. It just makes sense in my head, if you will. But, yeah, Yama versus Yasracha, dude. Didn't think it was going to happen this early. Kind of happy that it did. Kind of sick, kind of cool. Just wild things are happening in Tower of God. Like I said, we have like main things happening all over the place, and it's kind of cool. What I expect for next chapter, for the next few chapters, I would like to get some closure maybe on the Yama versus Yasracha fight. I have a feeling the timer is almost run up, because if you remember right, once the timer's up, Yasracha's going to say, okay, see you later, Yama. So I think the timer's almost up on that. I hope we do get some more Bam and White action, because that's, you can't just leave that on a cliffhanger, right? That's kind of bogus. Maybe we get more of that, who knows. I do want to maybe, you know, get some more, I don't know, who haven't we seen yet? The Aguero squad, right? The Aguero squad. We saw a little bit of them. I'd love to see more of them. I have a feeling we might get more. I have a feeling we might take a look at Caliban, because we haven't really seen Caliban at all yet in this whole game that we're playing. So I have a feeling we might see more of Caliban pretty soon. But man, I don't know. A lot of wild shit. A lot of wild shit happening in Tower of God. Guys, that's the video. Yama versus Yasracha, pretty damn sick. They're both strong as fuck, but it looks like Yasracha is just a tad bit stronger, just a tad bit. And maybe we'll see some cool shit happen. Maybe we'll get some cool lore. Maybe we'll see Yama come out on top of this fight. Who knows? Like I said, I still don't think he's done. I don't think he's out for the count just yet. But it is not looking good for that guy at all. Guys, let me know down below. What are you thinking so far about Tower of God? It's pretty cool. It's pretty sick. Let me know your thoughts, your ideas, your theories, everything you're thinking about what's going to happen in Tower of God. What do you want to see? What do you want to see happen? Let me know that as well, because shit is getting insane. Guys, as always, I'll see you in the next one. I know I haven't been uploading very regularly, but I'm still reading it. Still reading Tower of God. I'm still here. Guys, as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.